The third Guardians movie will feel a lot different from the previous two according to Gunn, with his experience from his previous works at DC playing a huge role in the events to come, but also one's end could be someone else's beginning, as the shift of characters will be big in this one.
Blame Quill! He's the one who loves music so much!
No, I actually agree with Drax on this. That's hardly important right now.
Especially since the long-awaited Adam Warlock will be making his debut in the MCU, one that will bring a whole new dynamic to the most famous team of the galaxy. Recent rumors suggest that the production of the last installment of one of the biggest trilogies in the MCU is coming to an end, which is always a good thing to hear, especially since the movie itself is nearing the 2023 release Marvel Studios confirmed a while ago, but not before the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. That will be released before the end of 2022, and an in-between project involving the Guardians, a project cosmic by nature, but all in the spirit of the holidays on Earth. Close to nothing is known about the project at hand outside of the fact that the Guardians will be part of it. No plot, no teaser or trailer of sorts has been released, at least not yet. Outside of the special being lighthearted and perfect for the Christmas holidays, one thing that Marvel said about it was that every Marvel fan should take a look at it before watching the third Guardians of the Galaxy movie, as the two will be connected, with events from the holiday special playing a huge part in the events to come in the upcoming Guardians movie in 2023. But enough about that, let's shift our focus to what we're here for today, the third installment of the trilogy, which will also be the last, a movie that will see the Band of Misfits in a new lineup. As you know, Thor is now part of the team, and Gamora is no more, or at least the one we knew by now, with only an alternate version of the character from the past roaming the galaxy somewhere, conquer the galaxy once more, and go on an adventure probably even bigger than themselves. But they don't know it yet.
That's what you get when Quill flies.
What made the franchise so great are the characters that we got to meet along the way, especially the likes of Star-Lord, Drax, Rocket, Groot, and Gamora, but also Nebula, Kraglin, Mantis, as well as Peter Quill's father figure Yondu, after his biological father turned out to be a whole different breed, a celestial that only wanted to find his son in order to use him for his selfish reasons. The third installment will likely expand the character numbers, with us seeing even more interesting characters that will stay in our memory quite a while after the end credits finish rolling. And we're going to need more characters, as the movie will likely be the last journey for some of the staple ones we came to love over the last couple of years. But more on that a little bit later in the video. No specific plot details have been shared among the public outside of the fact that this movie will be the epic conclusion that many fans will like and love, with the movie bringing an end to the current version of the team. Judging by what has happened so far, we could see the third movie having a plot thread in which the search for Gamora is in focus, a more complete arc for Rocket in another, and according to Gunn, a pretty heavy narrative that will leave many fans in tears by what's gonna happen. So there's that. Our only hope lies in the fact that even if we're losing a member of the Guardians, the number of casualties to stay on one, if not less.
Star-Lord.
Who?
Star-Lord, man. Legendary outlaw.
Another big change that Gunn proposed with the third Guardians of the Galaxy movie would be the experience he brings from his works after he was fired and before being rehired on the projects, and his take on the Suicide Squad movie, and the spin-off series of the same franchise, Peacemaker. With the two works of his playing somewhat a big role in how he would like the third movie in the Marvel franchise he has his hands on to look like.
I haven't seen her in like 10 years.
I think you might be my real dad.
What?
Gunn's experience from the Suicide Squad movie reportedly made him rethink things, and this way of thinking will eventually, according to him, change how the movie will look, with some elements being added, ones that will give the movie, as he likes to call it, a different type of groundness. Something that was not present in the first two movies, or at least not to this extent, that we're gonna see in the near future. Sadly but true, this will be the last ride of the team we've been seeing for quite a while, with Dave Bautista's portrayal of Drax finishing with this movie, which was confirmed by Bautista himself, who posted a bittersweet message about finishing his work on the third volume, who went on to say, and we quote, "Haven't found the words yet, it ended so suddenly, and I was on to my next film before I could process it all. End of a journey that changed my life." So yeah, we can start slowly, but surely saying goodbye to one of the funniest characters in the MCU.
No! He thinks you want him to wear it as a hat. That's not what I said.
On the other hand, however, this could mean that the Guardians will be getting a new member of the team. Maybe Thor will be officially part of the team, undergoing some kind of a ritual in order to do that. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. how things will play out in the upcoming Thor Love and Thunder movie, in which both the Guardians and Thor will play a huge part in, a trend we think will continue in the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 movie, with Thor being the one to be a supporting character as part of the team, giving a helping hand and lend his powers against the threat to come. But beware, there's also a chance that Drax will not be the only one to end his journey. Maybe there will be someone else joining him in the archives. That is the scary thing, as we could be seeing a complete makeover for the team we've known for so long. With that team being the one to be part of the wider MCU in the future, especially if Gamora joins the team for the second time. A different version of the character, bringing a whole new dynamic with her, as she'll be a whole different being, as she's not been through the same experience as the one Thanos sacrificed for the Soul Stone. Speaking of which, some reports are suggesting that Zoe Saldana is up for exploring a bad Gamora, and let us tell you this, we would totally be up for it. Especially the one character we're looking forward to the most is Adam Warlock, Aisha's perfect human, who we think will play the biggest role in the movie.
Why did he talk again?
To help him fight crime and to be supported.
Firstly, as a villain in the movie, answering to a higher power, that of the Sovereign, and then changing sides to face the greater evil throughout the galaxy, something that has happened in the comics, and something that we think will be the case with the character moving forward. With him, by the end of the movie, eventually becoming part of the team and one of the big game players in the events to come in the wider MCU, with Will Poulter confirmed for the role. Nova Prime is yet another character who will probably make his debut in the upcoming Guardians movie, as one character that will serve as the main connection between the events of the galaxy and the ones on Earth, where most of our heroes reside so far. The setup for the character is there, the only thing he needs is a little bit of love from Gunn himself. On a related note, tell us down in the comments below what are your thoughts on the third movie from the franchise, what would you like to see happen throughout the movie, as well as who are the characters you're most excited about seeing on the big screen, ones that will change the future, but don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell icon if you'd like to see more videos like this in the future. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.